All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to lay out the complete blueprint for building a career in commercial real estate. We'll break down exactly how you can go from just being curious about the industry to closing those massive deals that can really define a career. So, let's get into it.
First things first, are you looking for something with bigger deals, bigger challenges, and yeah, potentially much bigger payouts? If that gets you excited, then commercial real estate might be the perfect place for you. It's a whole different ballgame, and it operates way differently than the housing market most of us know. And the appeal? It's pretty hard to ignore. We're talking higher commissions just because the property values are so much bigger. You get to work with this huge range of clients, from scrappy startups to massive corporations. Plus, the amount of business knowledge you gain is incredible, and you often get the freedom and flexibility of basically running your own business. Okay, so what does this job actually look like day to day? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of what a commercial real estate agent really does. At its core, a commercial agent is a specialist. Your focus isn't on helping a family find a home. It's on properties like office buildings, retail spaces, warehouses, industrial parks, even huge apartment complexes. You're the expert guide for businesses and investors who are making these enormous financial decisions. And trust me, the difference between commercial and residential is night and day. A residential agent might work with a family for a couple of months, but a commercial agent, you could be working with a business on a single deal that takes months, sometimes even years to get done. The properties are bigger, the deals are way more complex, and because of all that, the potential commission is just on a completely different level. And the good news is, it's a solid field to get into. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects about 5% job growth over the next decade. That means there's a steady, consistent demand for skilled agents who really know their stuff. Feeling intrigued? Good. Let's move on to the stuff you absolutely have to do first. This is all about laying your foundation. Okay, first hurdle, getting licensed. Every state requires it, but the path is pretty straightforward. You've got to be old enough, usually 18 or 19, have a high school diploma, and then you knock out your pre-licensing coursework. After that, you pass the state exam, clear a background check, submit your application, and boom, you're officially in the game. Now, that brings up the big question I'm sure is on your mind. Just how long is this whole process gonna take? Let's be real here. Getting the license itself can take anywhere from 2 to 6 months. It just depends on your state and how fast you work. But, and this is super important to understand, building that real expertise and a solid list of clients, that's a 1 to 3 year journey. This is a marathon, my friends, not a sprint. Okay, another question we hear all the time. Do you need to come from residential real estate to even have a shot at making it in commercial? The short answer? Nope. Not at all. I mean, sure, it can help, but you can absolutely start fresh in commercial. What really, truly matters is your commitment to learning the number side of the business and your drive to build a powerful professional network. So once you've got that license in hand, it's time to level up. This next phase is all about building your professional toolkit, getting the right skills, and finding the right support system so you can actually thrive. To make it in commercial, you have to speak the language of business. That means you've got to master financial concepts like cap rates and net operating income, or NOI. You'll need next-level negotiation skills for these long, complex deals. And maybe most important of all, your ability to network and build strategic relationships is everything. Listen, you can't do this alone. To even practice legally, you have to join a brokerage. But don't just pick any old firm. You need a brokerage that specializes in commercial deals and, this is crucial, offers strong mentorship and the right tools to help you win. You know, you've got the huge global players in this space like CBRE, JLL, and Cushman & Wakefield. And you also have innovative firms like Rate Realty Group. Doing your homework and finding the right fit for you, culturally and professionally, is a massive step in your journey. Okay, you've got the license, you're building the skills. Now for the most important part, turning all that prep work into actual business. Let's talk about how you win clients and close those deals. Lead generation is the engine that drives your business, period. This means you are actively hunting for clients. You're doing cold outreach to businesses, you're at every industry networking event, you're building a digital presence, and you absolutely have to become a master of property databases like LoopNet and CoStar. They are your eyes and ears in the market. Now, if you really want to stand out, you have to be the one who brings the data, using tools like WalkScore to show a location's accessibility or city data to check on neighborhood safety. That isn't just a nice little extra. It's how you build rock-solid trust and show your clients you're helping them make the smartest possible decisions. So, how do you get an edge when the market's competitive? Well, here's a powerful strategy: the buyer's rebate. This is where your brokerage actually refunds a slice of the sale price directly to your client. It's a massive financial incentive that can make you the obvious choice.
The numbers really tell the story here. On $1 million property, a simple 0.5% rebate means $5,000 goes straight back into your client's pocket at closing. Do you think that gets their attention? You bet it does.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is a quote from a commercial agent named Jordan M., who said, "Partnering with Rate Realty Group helped me close large deals quickly, raising my income substantially." Real-world proof that the right strategy and support can make all the difference. So let's wrap this all up. The roadmap is pretty clear, right? First, get licensed. Second, find a brokerage with deep commercial experience. Third, become an absolute master of your market and your negotiation skills. And finally, use every piece of tech you can get your hands on to serve your clients better than anyone else.
That's the blueprint. The whole foundation for a powerful career in commercial real estate is laid out right there for you. The only question left is, are you ready to start building?